Kelly Shaw, Rocky Mountain Sasquatch Organization. I'm up near Missoula, Montana. I'm going through Bigfoot sighting reports of an aggressive Bigfoot, and this is a location where a guy was attacked by a Bigfoot in 1884. It's along Bear Gulch. He was returning home to Missoula when he was attacked by a Wildman. I'm going to pick up the camera and walk around the area and kind of show you a little bit of the location where he was attacked. A lot has changed, obviously, since 1884, but this is some of the stuff that existed near the turn of the century, and he may have very well passed through this little town on his way back to Missoula when he was attacked. And I'll tell you the story and pan around and go through a little bit of this ghost town. It was reported in 1884, south of Missoula, Montana, Jonathan Stoner was attacked by a wild man around the Bear Mouth area. Mapmaker and photographer Jonathan Stoner was returning home in Missoula from a trip to Bear Gulch. He rode on his wagon seated on his camera box. As the horse-drawn wagon turned a bend in the road, Jonathan noticed the horse was frightened by something. The horse slowed down to a near stop, fidgeting and jumping. No matter how vigorously he tried, Jonathan could not get the horse to move forward. Noticing in the bushes a few yards ahead they were shaking violently, he called out, and then the bushes just started to shake harder. The horse became more agitated, uncomfortable, and jumpy. Jonathan finally jumped off of his wagon. He went over and picked up a rock and lobbed it into the brush near the commotion. Just as the rock thumped down, the bushes exploded with the hairy wild man. The crazed wild man raced at Jonathan with a murderous look in its eyes. It was swinging its massive arms. The arms had to be too long for its body. It was naked except for a coat of body hair that covered it completely. Jonathan fought with the wild man. Stoner's opponent hooted and shrieked like an animal. Its long nails scratched and clawed at Stoner. The contest ended when Stoner was able to let loose his firearm and fired it into the air. 1884, getting attacked by a wild man. I think I would have put the round into the wild man, but for some reason he shot into the air. This made the wild man leap off and scamper away. Stoner's encounter with the wild man made the national newspapers. Many today are convinced that he barely survived an attack by Bigfoot, while others think, based on Stoner's descriptions, that it was a cryptid other than a Bigfoot that attacked him. Montana has a large number of Bigfoot sightings in the Rocky Mountains. Our team is concentrating on some aggressive and sometimes deadly Bigfoot encounters that have been reported in the area for the last 150 years and recently by European settlers in South Montana and northern Idaho. Native Americans warned many of the first trappers and settlers into the area about this wild man that sometimes attacks or kills humans in the area. Is there still an aggressive or deadly ancestry of Bigfoot in the area or along the borders of Montana and Idaho? We're going to take a look around for Bigfoot evidence, footprints, vocalizations, even, hey, we have just as much chance as anyone else at getting a sighting in the area. Recent news reports some tragedies that have happened in the area. A hiker and a lumberjack that have both disappeared for nearly a week before
rescuers found them, and they had died under unusual circumstances. And these are pretty recent, and it doesn't look like a normal animal like a bear or a mountain lion killed either of these men. So the unusual circumstances brings us into the area to look around, along with the history of deadly or aggressive Bigfoot encounters in the area. We just want to have a look around and see if we can figure out what's going on in southern Montana. For some reason, the most aggressive Bigfoot sightings and reports in the Rocky Mountains come out of these areas, and hopefully there isn't a lineage of aggressive, deadly Bigfoot in the area. But we want to look around and see what's going on. So come along with us. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching.